Howdy folks, Dr. Snow here, and welcome to another SubGenius Mail Bag. This has all already been opened. I'm sorry, I know I should have probably opened it for you on camera, but here we are. This was really awesome. So I've been building my SubGenius music collection, and had been looking for Witch Disco and Sex in Another Dimension, the two albums that Einstein's Secret Orchestra, ESO, released. And I couldn't find them, but obviously Stang is going to have them. So I messaged him on SubGenius. I think I'd probably just emailed him, but asked him, you know, what kind of donation to the church would be appropriate for those, for him to bother pulling those out and making me copies of them. And what he told me, I sent him double that. Then a couple weeks later, I get this package from him, from Glen Rose, Texas. We have Sex in Another Dimension, Witch Disco, burned me copies of them. He even went so far as to give me copies of the cover art, so that I can cut this up and use those in a jewel case and have them. I don't consider this piracy. It's ESO. Stang is going to make sure that, you know. Anyhow, that's awesome. So thank you very much for that, Stang. That's really cool. This right here is high ephemera. This is most awesome. It's Papa Stang. Reverend Stang's father's business card. He was an attorney and a all-around wise man. Windmill fixer, goat roper, jury repair, whittler of wood, wood butcher, sordid tinkerer, sometimes blasphemer, doubter, seeker of peace and prosperity, expert witness on any subject. That right there, expert witness on any subject. Have mouth, will talk. And this is before Stang got the box, you know, P.O. Box 807, Glen Rose, Texas. Pappy Stang, I'm listening to our Slack. Pappy Stang was an amazing person, and to have one of his business cards, this, very, very honored to have this. I don't think Stang ever sends anything out without a Dobbs head, and he put a piece of card in there to help keep everything rigid. Threw a couple of Dobbs stamps on that for me. But yeah, thank you, Reverend Stang, for this, these CDs, and that's going to go in the altar. So I appreciate that. I ordered tracts that I send out. Throw a couple in anytime I send something out. You're probably going to get some tracts from me. But because of that, Chick is constantly sending me now the Battle Cry, you know, their little zine they put together, and then a catalog to go through and order tracts. But you also always get a new tract with it. The present, I don't have this one yet, so add that to my personal collection, throw the rest of this away. I will probably re-up on tracts at some point, but thank you, Mr. Jack T. Chitt, for the tracts. The latest issue of The Mirror. I should have noticed when I saw the cover that this isn't black and white, that there's color there. And then I opened it up, and we've got The Mirror in full color now, which is just absolutely beautiful. Onan, thank you for that. For, you know, that's amazing. I need to start sending you a little more money on Patreon, because I know that there's no way that you make any kind of money off of a base donation. Everybody keep that in mind. If you're just giving Onan $1 a month, go give him a little more, because he can't send these out quarterly the way he does. for $1 a month. Over here we have Reverend Robo Dummy sent me a care package. Has 2 singles that they put out. I think he said, let's see, 91. Yeah, back in 1991. 2 singles, Water and React. He actually sent me 2 copies. They're limited edition, or limited pressing, running, so 36. I think my other one that's up there in the stereo cabinet is 37 of 1,000 that they pressed. I gave those a spin the other day. Really awesome. Thank you for that. Vinyl through the mail. Friendly note. This is somebody local, a competing cult local to Robo Dummy. He lives in the DC area, and so he's found this on the streets and just finds the man enigmatic and fascinating. And I mean, he definitely is. I want to know more, don't you? And then a handful of Dobbs heads. This is awesome. Thanks for these. I throw these everywhere. I mean, that's what they're all about. But I leave them in server cabinets in super high security facilities. I will definitely, the higher security it is, the more Dobbs heads I'm going to be throwing up. And Oz, Order of Zero stickers, any other stickers. You send me stickers for your cult, I'll put them up. This is actually my handwriting in the cat stamps. If you ever see cat stamps come to you, it's probably from me. But Rev Big John in Texas was at the Kennedy Space Center a while back, and they were handing out Space Force Fisher space pins, and he got a couple of them. And I was one of the first to speak up and said, man, I'd love one of those. And so, you know, I sent him an envelope and some other trinkets. We've mailed back and forth quite a few times now. But sent him a self-addressed stamped envelope. He sent me a little styrofoam glider. I can tell, a rubber band. Yeah, power prop, so rubber band. I can tell that it's broken in there. But we'll open it up and see if we can fix it with some cellophane tape. And sent me some stickers. Reverend Exanthia. Or it's linktree.com/Exanthia. Illuminati alien. Really cool. And just a pumpkin. But there it is. U.S. Space Force. Always above. And embossed right here, it says Space Pin Fisher USA. So this is a pressurized cartridge in here. This pin black medium refill Fisher Space Pin, Boulder City, Nevada, USA, spacepin.com. But this is what's special. It's it's sealed back here and it's pressurized. I can't remember what the gas is that pressurizes it. But yeah, it's the Fisher Space Pin. Really cool piece of kit. Thank you so very much for this. This will live on my desk. And I'll probably use it to pin a few, I'm sure it's black. Let's see. Yeah, it's black. Now, if you've ever gotten a letter from me, I have my own church letterhead, and I usually send, I like to write and sign in blue, just because people don't use blue ink enough anymore. But I'm not complaining. It's not like, you know, this is what NASA decided to hand out, was a black pen. And if I want blue, I can order a refill in blue. So, Big John, thank you so much for that. Really, really cool. And here we have mail from Xenofact. Vault of Slack #8. Really great read. Thank you, Reverend Xenofact, for this. And sends some other stuff. Ear of Corn art reviews. Just a nice little magazine to, who to look at, what's, help you find artists and musicians and authors that you wouldn't have known about otherwise. And then he also has his list right here of recommended books, recommended reading, and other zines that he recommends for you. So yeah, Vault of Slack, Xenofact, awesome. Thanks, bro. And that's it. It's Reverend Dr. Inca Snow. Mail is cool. My address, 512 Laurel Lake Road, Salemburg, North Carolina, 28385. Or you can call me. I'm probably not going to answer, but that's area code 910-420-6996. 420-6996. I'm extension 804. Bob's extension 808. You can give him a shout too. But that's it. No, mail. Send mail, people. It's really fun. Oh, here's another thing I'm working on. So whenever I send stuff out, I try to make new things and send stuff out, but you'll start getting a tree fitty. Probably 2 tree fitties. This is more old silver certificate look. This is a little more modern. The back's really basic. But making some of my own money, I'll start sending that stuff out too. But that's it. Go out and buy yourself a whole bunch of stamps before they keep getting more expensive, because they just keep going up, keep going up. A lot of the stuff we have to pay metered because you don't know what it's going to be. But just, basic stuff. A forever stamp is good for the first 1.5 ounces, and then every ounce after that. No, I got that backwards. It's good for the first ounce, and every additional 1.5 ounces after that, you need another forever stamp. But keep that in mind. You can weigh stuff and use them. Anyhow, that's it. Send some mail. It's fun.